Hi, it's Chris from the Wild Berry Patch, and I'm coming to you on the 8th day of February, which is the 8th day or the 8th chapter of Matthew. We have some pretty powerful miracles that Jesus pulls off here, or does, not pulls off, he does them. But the first one to talk about was that he cleansed the leper. One of the things about leprosy is it was considered a punishment, discipline for sin. And therefore you were unclean, period. And you couldn't worship, you couldn't be part of your family, you couldn't be part of anything. And in this particular situation, it says Jesus touched the man and he was instantly healed. I don't know where God stands on the Levitical clean and unclean, with Jesus being completely free from sin. But I believe that as the Holy Spirit power that was in Jesus's hand came at that leprous man, that at the very instant that Jesus touched him, he was clean. I don't know. That's just my thought on how amazing that healing was. But the fact that he touched him, there's that gospel song, "He touched me." Yeah. Then we've got the centurion's faith that he didn't even need Jesus to come and touch his servant. He was just like, nah, I know how authority works. You just tell those things to get out, and they're going to get out. Because if I tell a soldier get out, he's going to get out. If I tell a soldier go here, he's going to go here. I'm a man under authority. I understand authority. You have authority over these things. Please heal. And Jesus was completely amazed at his faith, but his faith shows us the faith that we can have, that Jesus is in authority over everything. Then there's Peter's mother-in-law. I found a really interesting story as I was looking up some stuff about who she may have been. I don't know how true that was. So if you find anything about Peter's mother-in-law, go for it. You can believe what you want to believe. It's not in the Bible, so I don't know. But what is in the Bible is she had a fever. They told Jesus about her. He came in, reached down, took her hand, she got up, and she was so healed she started serving everybody. That's healing. Then there's the people that came up and said, I'll follow you. And he said, foxes have dens, birds of the sky have nests, but I have nowhere to lay my head. And then, of course, the one said, let me bury my dead. And there's a story about that when he asked, let me bury my dead, it was, let me stay with my father until he dies, and let me fulfill that obligation. And Jesus said, yeah, the dead's going to die, and I'm here now. So that is that piece. The winds and waves. This time that hit me, these are fishermen. They know how serious this storm is. So this storm was whipped up to destroy Jesus and the disciples. But Jesus, be still. And then he reprimanded them for not having enough faith. Well, I'm sorry. I've seen storms, and there's a song, I will trust you in the storm. That's what I'm thinking here. So then, the Gadarene demoniac. This is so interesting. And another thing hit me again this time, or for first time this time. When the demons went into the pigs. The pigs were so overwhelmed with, oh no. And pigs are unclean, okay? Pigs are unclean in the first place, but they get demons in them, and they're so anti-demons, they commit suicide. They kill themselves. That's how bad having a demon in you is, and that's how we don't want to have any demonic power having anything in our lives. But the Gadarene demoniacs, who are no longer demoniacs, they were with Jesus, and he said to go, and he doesn't say it in Matthew, but he has them stay and witness. So they were some of the first witnesses. So hopefully those were interesting little tidbits. The Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.